Hello, Leonard and Son from Ireland. All right, so would you do this deal? Madera, California, offered $8,978.08. They counted at $25,000. Local agent says it's worth $70,000. Seller previously had it listed for $78,000, not sure when. Not sure about this product type in the current market.
Mm-hmm.
He also indicated that he has other properties he'd be interested in selling. He's 91.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Jill, it was sold for $86,004.
Mm-hmm. 2.4. Have you found the, oh, there's the access.
Where's the access?
Right here on the creek. Right thing right there. Deer Creek Drive.
Isn't that interesting how the satellite image is, the satellite image overlay is black and white? Let me see if I can change this here.
That's wild. I figured it just hadn't rasterized us or something. Yes, Bob. There is member pricing on Neighbor Scoop. Oh, there, okay. There we go.
This looks like a great piece of property to me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. See this the slope down there? How it's going down.
Is it a...
See? It goes down here too. You know what? Let's check the FEMA.
Okay.
Good. So it just misses the FEMA thing. 25,000. I like 8,000.
Mm-hmm.
Agent says it's worth 70. This is an infill lot. And last week we talked about how you don't want to buy infill lots right now. All construction is going to stop if it hasn't already. Home builders, almost all of them are always very highly leveraged, and all of that's going to stop. Lending is generally going to slow down. And so nobody builds anything or completes projects when you don't know what's going to happen. You need to know that when you build it, it's all going to be leased up or it's going to be sold. And so, I mean, I can tell you exactly what I would do, Leonard, and it's not pretty. And Jill, back me up here. I'd call this person back and I'd say, you're off your rocker. And I'd call the real estate agent first and say $70,000. Have you taken a look outside your window right now? The world's falling apart, almost literally. So you know what? My $8,900 offer is now $3,000, and keep it close by and give me a call in 6 months because you will be selling it to me for that.
I would word it differently, but yes.
Wait till the next one. It's going to get worse. Go ahead. But he's 91, so you know what? Don't talk to a 91-year-old like that.
No.
Actually, I would say, give me all your property.
Do you want me to give you my speech?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll zip it.
So right before the call, we had a quick little off-camera chat about, what do we want? What's the message we want to send here? And every time we have this chat, it's always like, we're going to be honest, okay? And we're going to be. And I said, so here's my whole thing going on right now. Whatever offers you're about to send and whatever offers you have sent, I want you to get really comfortable with this. Look, I know I sent you an offer for $8,978, and I really meant it back then, but you know what? Things are a little bit different right now. We all know that. I'm staring at a lot of property. No surprise. I have a lot of people right now that want to sell my property. So I appreciate your situation, and this is what number that makes sense to me. And now it really is easy to have that conversation, and that's the only way I want you to buy property too, is I want that 8,000 to be, like he said, 3, maybe 2. It's like, you're like, I have to buy it. I don't care if I sit on it for 6 months or, whatever. For $2,000, something will happen. It has to be really, they need to be, you need to see every situation as, I know I'm going to make money on that kind of thing.
Jill and I were buying rural parcels in 2010 and 2011 together. About the pretty close to the time we started working together. And she was going in and just calling people back and saying, you know, in one case, the person said, you know what? It's not worth the $500 you just offered me to go to the deal. How about you just take it all?
Yeah.
Just take it. Send me the paperwork and I'll sign it. And so that's what's going to happen here.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? You're back at, I'm just thinking about it. I really, and I've talked about it, it was a long time ago. I really had $10,000 become one.
Yeah.
He said 10 and I said 1 and he said 10 and I said 1 and I said, have a nice day. And then not even, I don't know how many weeks, wasn't even a month. 10 became 1. And then I'm like, do I want to do the work for 1? But I bought it. I bought it for 1. I had to do it. So your 8 is going to be 1.
And all of those thousands and thousands of properties that we bought for those prices back then, you know how many we own right now? 0. And we made money on all of them. So yeah, it takes a little bit longer to sell property. Maybe it doesn't. You know, I don't know. This is a virus situation. So maybe people really want to buy this rural property and go out there.
Here's my other point I want to make about this too. And I feel bad because I'm inside jumping up and down because I know how much money we all stand to make here. So much of the competition that doesn't have the knowledge that you have and experience that you have. And, you know how to do these deals and get them done in any environment. You know how to post them online. You've been doing this already. You know how to work from home. Big deal. You've been doing this. You've had this side gig for a while, whatever it is. There's a lot of people out there that don't know what you know, and your competition is gonna become less. And me, that's like, okay, because I watched that with land. It was just with land, and people were calling me back because whatever postcards or whatever other little silly thing, they're gone.
Before I met Jill during the last downturn, there were probably maybe 10 people that I was on a first name basis that were doing the same thing that I was doing. Every single one of them, with the exception of one person, is left now.
That's right.
If anybody in this business is using leverage at all, they're not going to make it.
Yeah.
You have to be, we are the winners in these downturns. Us cash people are the winners. Back to Leonard real quick.
Okay.
This is a next door neighbor, and here's his phone number on this property. Jacob Bowman or Bodman.
Well, he has Neighbor Scoop now. Now we all have Neighbor Scoops. We all have the phone numbers.
He's got a bajillion-dollar house here. He probably would buy this before you kill the deal, you know, at whatever. And there's this person too.
And they both live there. So they love
both
it
have
there.
landlines too. So
they're also,
I think I'd make
90.
a phone call and maybe, make a phone call on it and see if you could put something together and then go buy it.